Did you care about them?
No.
Did you want to spend time with them?
God, no.
Did you root for their success?
You don't root for the competition. You rip off their heads and paint the inside of your soundboard with their blood.
Well, that's the single hottest thing I've ever heard.
Good.
Well, hello there. It seems that you caught me in the middle of something, by which I mean, yeah, I was just trying to figure out what we want to do for today's stream, and I guess we're gonna start with Stella, because I don't think it's gonna go well. Actually, yeah, that's what we're ending, and I was like, we could end with Stella, and I'm like, no, we don't want to end with that, because it's not gonna go well. Yeah. Stella, we could follow it up with Abel, you know, he's... Okay, well, it's not going to be the happiest start to the stream, but, you know, we're going to channel our inner streetcar of desire and say, Stella!
I'm here!
Yeah, hi.
Sorry for the wait.
Well, you seem excited.
I am. Planning and plotting and plotting and planning. I haven't really slept.
Okay. That's not good. Well, I've been thinking on some other options. Have we? I know we told her, like, we'll try and, like, find something else for you to do, and nothing really ever showed up. But...
Stop!
Okay, whoa. Stop! In the name of love.
You see, I know you want to help, but the whole reason I wanted to do this was to do something myself.
Yeah, I know.
And I appreciate you taking the time, but I wanted to solve this. Hence, the lack of sleep.
Okay, I mean, I can't get mad at lack of sleep. My own sleep schedule is all sorts of messed up, so...
But I did.
Okay. Cautiously optimistic, would you like to tell me?
Or I might have. Which, mind you, I wouldn't have had you not inspired me to do so. But I have something else. Something I know, and something I can do, and something I can make my own.
Yes?
Hmm? Do you notice anything different?
Did you change your hair? Did you change your outfit? Did you grow? That's wonderful, Stella. Do you notice anything different? That's wonderful! Like, that's not a... Did you change your hair?
No.
Did you grow?
No.
Are you gonna just keep making me guess, or are you gonna tell me?
But also yes.
Oh, but also, yeah.
Stella holds herself upright, sticking one leg out and pointing her foot elegantly.
Presenting! Reach the Sky with Stella's latest Hot Topic release.
Hey, look at that, it's cute.
Free your feet, but also your life. Our design is sleek but comfortable, edgy but crafted with care. If you've ever wanted to stand on your own 2 feet, we're here to help you rise to the occasion. Speak to your local representative, Stella, today. Stella's Stilettos by Stella. Stairs for your feet.
The shoe is just as it sounds, a small pair of stairs for one's feet.
Step up. And it's mine. It's my idea. It's my product.
Hey!
It's me taking advantage of me, and I don't even care if it fails because it's a thing that I'm doing and that's all I need it to be.
I am very pleasantly surprised. I did not think that this is how this conversation was going to go at all.
And thank you. Thank you so much, dearie, because I almost missed it. Oh, I do hope you didn't spend too much time thinking on your own alternatives.
We'll never know. We said, we'll help, and then we couldn't, and then we came back like, I've been thinking, and she's like, don't tell me, so it'll remain a mystery forever.
I just needed this idea to be my own, but I couldn't have thought of it without you.
What's one night spent in wonder, and you couldn't have done it without you? There, yeah.
You, my dear, are the dearest friend I have.
All right.
I spent all night on this just to prove I could. And I know it's nothing special, but I want you to have it.
Also, I mean, it's not that I wear high heels, but like for a high heel design, it's pretty cute, like having like a banister staircase design. Like obviously you don't want steps in there because like high heels are atrocious enough for people to have to wear. But like the design on the outside, it's a very cute design for a shoe.
She hands you the shoe, smiling as you take it from her with gentle hands.
And I'd love to stay and chat, but I'm off to make 100 more. Too busy for chit-chat. Oh, I never thought I'd get to say that. Take care, dearie, and do swing by. Up and up.
Wow. It's a Thanksgiving miracle! I mean, not that it's Thanksgiving yet. Here, by the time you watch this, it'll be past it, but... You know, I can't really say it's a Christmas miracle because we're not there. You know, High's like, it's always every season. What are you talking about? Why does this door keep shutting? Dorian, a man. They open. I don't know, I guess talk to Abel, because I said we should. Abel, I said that you were going to be like our, like, hooray, you know, things are terrible, but now they're okay because we're talking with you, but things went fine. So maybe we'll just get more fine? That doesn't sound fine. Yeah?
Abel is clearly 1,000 miles away. He looks absolutely lost in thought. When he finally notices you, his demeanor doesn't change in the least.
Oh, hey. Sorry, lots to do. All's well here.
I want to talk about us, Abel. If you say so, no.
Huh?
Ah!
Us? You mean you and me? Oh, well, I ain't a real decisive guy.
Well, I'm shocked.
What is it you're looking for us to be?
I love you, Abel. You should love me too. I just want us to be friends. Well, I guess we go for... I was gonna try and set him up with Dasha, but it never really came up as an option. Like, we were able to talk to him once, and he's like, yeah, I should talk to her, but, like, nothing really ever came of it. We never really got an option, so...
Oh, well, all right. I aim to please. I love you too. Done and done. Guess it can be just that easy, huh?
Dubious, but okay.
You're the stars to my sun, the brightest lights in the heavens above.
Okay. That was weird and kind of anticlimactic. Like, I mean, I guess there's so many options for how stuff could go anyways, but I just feel like I missed something. Like, we're talking to him and he's talking about all like, oh, you know, I mean, you know how Abel is. And then there's a sort of a thing with Dasha, and then he's like, oh, I don't know if I'm doing so great. And then you're just like, I want to talk about us. And he's like, okay, pick something. I'm like, love. And he's like, okay, you're done. I'm just a little... It seems a little abrupt of an ending, so I'm wondering what I missed, but, you know, we got other people to keep going through. So, Shelly, we mentioned your name earlier.
Oh, good.
Oh, you're Lyric. That works, too. We haven't talked to Lyric in a while. Lyric, you're our new Abel. It's like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know.
You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
The zoo, you know? Can you make animal similes? It's like a happy aardvark romping through a field. There you go. Now you're the new Abel. Zoo?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I've been thinking, and here I believe is the best way to organize our efforts. Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics. I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero.
I just want to say now, because the character's name is Wen, are we going to end up with a who's on first scenario?
What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline. If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book.
Sure.
Which I can absolutely do in a night. And believe you me, it will be perfection.
I mean, for most people, I'd be like, that's a little unrealistic expectation, but since you are literature, I suppose you probably can.
But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
Absolutely. For sure. Let's rock and roll. You could really write a book in a night? Again. Yeah, tell me a little bit more about this detective guy.
Detective Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville, and he is a magnet for crimes.
It was a dark and stormy night. Outside, the city was wet with rain. Inside, my glass was dry. I'd already finished it. I looked out on Sprawlsville.
Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective.
So you're saying, like, we could do hard-boiled detective in like, romantic comedy?
The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities. Well, shall we get started?
Oh, hell yeah, it's gonna be great!
Excellent! I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there.
I mean, I already gave you a good first line. I mean, I didn't give you a good first line, I gave you a cliche first line.
With that fantastic red shirt, you're bound to have some good ideas.
Huh. I forgot that some people comment on the fact that I'm wearing a red shirt, apparently, because of the DLC.
Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
He didn't... okay, so, our options. He didn't expect the first crime he ran into to be in the form of a blonde bombshell named Daphne Fatale. With the help of his new and hilariously mismatched partner, a foul-mouthed talking robot named Fuzz Aldrin. When Gondorf the Wizard appeared before him. When a shirtless ranch hand named Hunky McCoy appeared. You know what? Nah, let's keep it as hard-boiled detective crime novel. It's like, yeah, we could do Buddy Cop, or we could do Lord of the Rings, or we could do... I mean, yeah, he already did the Chuck Tingle reference, like, I'm sure he wouldn't be opposed to this one either, but we'll keep it as crime.
Daphne asked Detective Wen to help find her husband Cliff Fatale, who had gone missing.
Wen asked Daphne when she last saw her husband. She replies, at the squid cannery down on the Misty Wharf. Xander takes the job, but doesn't tell her that he's not a real detective. His first name is just coincidentally Detective. He'd last been seen climbing Everest. She'd last seen him on Skyros, Island of the Sirens. I'm having a feeling, and I could be wrong about this. I've been wrong about some other things in the game, but I just kind of feel like the way this one works to get a good ending is we, like, pick one thing and stick with it. Like, I bet it probably doesn't matter which one you do, because you said, like, oh yeah, he can go in all kinds of different situations, but I feel like it's something you don't want to mismatch. Like, you don't want to be like, part crime, part goofy, you know, part fantasy, like, I feel like it's like, just pick one, and then you stick with it, and that will be a good book, no matter which option you pick. So we'll stick with this one. Even though it would be very funny to mix up, you know, mix and match the things, but I feel like that would lead to a bad ending.
Wen investigates the squid cannery, where he talks to the foreman, a foreboding and mysterious communist named Gregor Privyet.
Gregor says Cliff has been missing ever since he told Jersey Pizzoli he wouldn't pay protection money anymore. Gregor needs to take the ashes of his father on a cross-country road trip to bury them in Winnipeg. But then, pirates! Gregor takes Xander to his back rooms, where his most muscle-bound and sweatiest cannerers are. Again, we'll stick with one.
Wen goes to Jersey Pozzoli's cannoli factory on the wrong side of the tracks. His goons open fire.
Detective Wen survives the onslaughts and sneaks into Pozzoli's office looking for clues. What he finds shocks him to the core. They shoot up all the cannolis that were being baked for Jersey Pozzoli's daughter's Crystal Pozzoli's Sweet 16. Oh! Detective Wen ducks behind some crates, only to find a crate labeled Gold Bars! Detective Wen will have to get to Jersey Pozzoli the only way he knows how, sleeping his way to the top.
There's a framed picture labeled Cliff Fatale and Jersey Pozzoli, shaking hands.
Detective Wen is horrified. The man labeled Cliff Fatale is him. He was Cliff Fatale the whole time! And on the right side of the picture, Santa Claus covered in blood. Oh. Suddenly the windows blow out and the CIA rushes in. Agent Stone says, Detective Wen, this is our jurisdiction now. And more than just shaking hands, they're in a tryst with Daphne as well. Yeah, you know, that one or the CIA one actually kind of keep with the flow of it, but again, just because that's my guess, is that we want to stick with one thing.
What a twist! What a commentary on the American cannery industry. Pure noir. I call it, the ink was black as night.
Okay, to be fair, I did just start what I could do. Let me finish this conversation, and then I have a thought.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this will be one for the ages.
Also, I saw you reading Heatwave over there. Don't think I didn't. I borrowed that from Bathsheba, thank you very much.
I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
Yes, let's try again, actually. Now, I don't want to mess up the thing, but what we are going to do is actually try it again, but...
See you soon, partner.
Okay. Because I just really want to know what else you could, like, what crazy combinations you could make. Well, guess what? We could do that. Why don't I make a save right now? And then we load, this is the one from the start of this day. And we could just go talk to Lyric, look to see what his other things are, and then reload from where we were with what we picked for our run. Yeah, I gotta do that again, too. But that's not very long. Yeah, like, well, because we're gonna reload our other save just to stay with what we actually picked. We won't bother talking to Stella and Abel.
Work or play? Work or play?
Work or play? Dorian, I'm busy here. He's like, I'm trying to get busy too.
Oh, God, you're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's... I've been thinking. And create... I know what if you... But the outline. That's
all right,
the hard part.
let's rock and roll.
Yes, yes. So, here's what... Detect, which works out just fine, because now, just to be... I said, well, shall we get started? Excellent with that. Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
So now what I think I'll do at first is, like, we can pick, you know, we did the full crime all the way through, so now let's go full comedy all the way through. So, with the help of his new and hilariously mismatched partner, Falmouth talking robot named Fuzz Aldrin.
Out on the bustling streets of Sprawlsville, Fuzz and Xander were immediately a hilariously mismatched pair. And while getting some donut-flavored motor oil, they received their first call of the day.
Okay, I was gonna be like, we could try all the options, not if every option has branching options. Like, because I thought it'd just be like, kinda but no, it's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then all of those break into 4, and then all of those presume... Okay, you know, but we'll make one of each type of book at least, so... Came for the mayor's summer, a horrific accident. It was Fuzz's ex-girlfriend, Unit 14J. To Fuzz's dismay, she was getting married. It was Interpol. Terrorist Gleb Horvat had been spotted near the hydroelectric power plant. There was an unpermitted orgy happening at billionaire Larry Aruba's mansion. You know what? Or because we could be here all day choosing all the options, let's just do a comedy, steamy book. We'll mix them up.
Uh-oh, thought Xander. As a recovering sex addict, he knew a billionaire's orgy would be a minefield of temptation. But he also knew that as police, their #1 responsibility to ensure public safety was addressing noise complaints. Taking a deep breath, Xander threw open the doors of Aruba's mansion and was shocked to find...
a surprise party for his 1,000th arrest.
Surprise! Dozens of revelers cheered as Xander opened the mansion door. He'd been so busy solving crimes, and occasionally directing traffic, he'd completely missed the milestone of his 1,000th arrest. It should have been a joyful moment, yet as his friends and co-workers celebrated his achievement, Xander felt himself becoming lost in his thoughts, obsessed with a shameful secret he desperately wished he could forget. For the subject of his 1,000th arrest had been none other than...
his sex-addicted ex-lover, Lexi.
Lexi's voracious sex addiction had recently turned to prostitution, so Xander had been forced to arrest her on his way to the party. And while the raucous celebration surrounded him, through the mansion's floor-to-ceiling windows, he caught a glimpse of her in the back seat of his squad car.
Oh, she's just out there while you're partying. Okay.
She stared at him with desperate, pleading eyes, sensually biting her bottom lip, and seductively mouthing the words...
Get in the car, baby. I'm already in handcuffs. Vroom, vroom. I finally found your adopted parents. They're Mennonites.
While I applaud your mentioning of Mennonites, I'm not sure it's enough to save this dumpster fire. But let's call it the best little orgy in Texas.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think...
it's terrible.
This one seems to be right garbage. I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
Okay, yeah, so... I mean,
starting from the top, with that fantastic red shirt, Detective Xander Wen
Okay.
went out the door, looking for crimes.
So I was gonna say that it does seem to be what I thought it was, which is you don't want to mix and match genres. So long as you pick one genre and stick with it, it'll make a good story. All right, we're gonna just, I don't think I can, I can't go load, so we have to do something. So you know what? The fantasy.
The dark wizard Malmor the Deathless has returned, Gondorf exclaimed. And the only way to defeat his armies of evil is to destroy the source of his power, the Gauntlet of Gloom. Will you help us? Gondorf pleaded, and Xander knew just how he could.
By leading an epic quest to destroy the gauntlet.
First, Xander would need to gather a team of epic heroes to join in his quest.
By cooking meth, I saw was the crime option.
Slamhammer the Troll, Eldensil the Elf, Barry the overpaid accountant, and anyone else who had nothing better to do that Wednesday. With his team assembled, Xander and the Consortium were finally ready to set out towards...
a local BDS. I'm gonna Malmor's stronghold, the Kingdom of Elderheim.
With the gauntlet in their possession, the Consortium set out towards Elderheim. And upon reaching the kingdom, Xander took the gauntlet to the Lake of Fire to destroy it.
That's actually, I mean, yeah, it's a big, Lord of the Rings parody I get. That's a fun word to say. Elderheim. That's it. That just, it sounds good. It's like, oh, look, just put on your deepest voice. It doesn't matter whether you're bass or tenor or alto or soprano. Just lower your pitch as much as you can. Elderheim. You'll feel better. Trust me.
As he arrived, however, he was shocked to find his path blocked by the one person who could stop him.
The Dark Wizard Malmor himself.
The terrifying silhouette of Malmor stood before the flames of the fire lake.
Yeah, wear it, blah, 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 blah. Destroy it and Malmor for good. Wear the ring, leap naked into his beefy arms. Like, what ring? We have a gauntlet, what?
Incredibly poignant and heartfelt. I don't want to jinx it, but I think Lord of the Realms, Consortium of the Gauntlet, could be the great American fantasy novel of this generation.
Lyric looks at the story.
Looking at this?
Yes.
Unless you think we could come up
No,
with
no,
something
no.
better. See you soon?
Okay. So yes, I was correct that... Oops, no, I just need to load. So long as you pick a genre and stick with it, it'll be fine. You just don't want to, like, mix and match. As goofy as it might be, that you got your ex-nymphomaniac lover in the back of the squad car and she found your Mennonite parents. It just... Alright, anyway, Shelly, who I was trying to talk to in the first place before we were busy with Lyric.
What up, my pal?
Hi!
Oh, I can't believe you're back after the last time.
What
That
was...
little negative voice in the back of my head was really sure you'd never come back after that whole weights thing.
Yeah, the weights. That's what was last time.
But I wrestled it into submission with the power of positive thinking. I didn't spend the entire night sweating and crying.
It worries me when you say things like that. Please don't stress yourself out on my behalf. Wow, sounds like someone wasn't thinking positive enough. Well, obviously not the last one, and I think I want to go with the top one, because, yes, it's a good sentiment. Like, please, you don't have to stress yourself out on my behalf. But, like, let me tell you, as someone who's had an anxiety disorder for 20 years, someone just being like, don't be anxious, it just doesn't work somehow. Like, let me tell you, it would be great if you could just be like, hey, you, don't be anxious, and be like, I'm cured, hooray! Well, that's not how it works, now is it? Yeah, so I'll just say, it worries me when you say things like that.
Huh? Why? I told you I didn't spend all night feeling sad and scared. That's a thing that very definitely didn't happen.
For the first time since you've met Shelley, you're interrupted by the presence of another.
Interrupted by another.
Ah, you have visitor, Shelley.
Well, I know someone out there is like, Dasha and Shelley on the same screen together? It's my muscle mommy dream come true. You know, don't say I never did anything for you. Meanwhile, all the other people whose dream this isn't, like, but what about us? Shut up, wait your turn. One dream at a time.
I will return another time.
Oh, for the love of God, please stay. I don't mind. Wow, you're popular, Shelley.
I guess I am right now, aren't I?
Yeah. Well then, I will keep it short.
Okay, what were you? Yeah, well, anyways, Dasha, yes.
Shelley, your constant anxiety is creating atmosphere of tension in the house. Everyone is afraid to hurt your feelings, so I have come to have talk with you.
You're not here to hang out with me?
This is business goal.
Oh.
Shelley's eyes fill with tears. Where you would expect her to have an outsized reaction, she only looks down at the ground. This looks like real hurt.
Well, looks like you hurt her feelings anyways. That's how you get her to stop talking. Don't you think you could have said that a bit nicer? You know, this looks like you hurt her feelings
I
anyway.
am not intending to. We care about your feelings, Shelley, really. But we have tried dancing around it for long enough.
Maybe you could give her some advice on relaxing. There must be something you could do to help her chill out. Can't you, like, give her the secret desk cheat code to stability? And how about some advice on relaxing?
What can I tell you but to relax? You must trust in your muscles, and they are considerable.
Shelley sniffles, finally speaking.
Easy for you to say. Nobody put you together wrong. You can just trust you're gonna do your job every day.
What do you mean, put you together wrong? Wait, Shelley, are you improperly mounted? What? Yeah, so Shelley, are you improperly mounted?
Tears stream down Shelley's cheeks. Dasha gives Shelley a sweet, if awkward, pat on the shoulder.
I am sorry, Shelley. Please, try just to relax a bit, eh? We're all on your side, even if you do not feel it every moment. I will let the two of you speak.
Shelley sniffles again.
Yeah. I'm mounted wrong. No studs, no anchors. Right into the drywall.
Ugh, I understand your pain now, Shelley. Like that. Now, to be fair, I mean, I've mounted many a thing to a wall in my time, and I don't always use anchors in drywall, which you're supposed to, but it can just be such a pain in the ass. And especially, like, if you mess it up, it just tears, it makes things so much worse. But, that said, the times that I've skipped it and been like, it'll be fine, is when I'm hanging, like, light stuff to the wall, not like a shelf that needs to hold a lot of weight. Like, those do need to be secure in being fastened to drywall.
Why do you think I'm so strong? I've had to hold on like crazy for years and years. Dasha and Abel and all the rest of those guys, they don't know what it's like. They can just rely on their own muscles to get the job done, knowing nothing's wrong. Me? I just gotta know one of these days, I'm gonna fall. Someone's gonna put too much weight on me and I'm gonna rip right out of the wall. Whoever I'm holding up's gonna break. And I'm gonna know it was all my fault.
Well, can't we just remount you properly? Isn't it the fault of whoever installed you? Don't be so negative. I mean... couldn't we just... like, I mean, because, yeah, like, we've got Tony, who fixed Abel and the ceiling, so that seems like an option to be like, well, why don't we just fix the problem, and then there isn't a problem anymore? Although then part of me is also like, it's not even about that, like, whether or not she's mounted properly. Like, maybe it's better to just be like, this isn't your fault. I kind of feel like maybe I should go, like, my first thought was just like, well, let's just fix the problem, but, like, the problem isn't even necessarily that she's not mounted properly, the problem is her insecurity about it. Like, yeah, it isn't your fault, Shelly.
That's nice of you to say. But it's a shelf's responsibility to care for whoever she's holding up. I tried asking around the house years ago if anybody could fix me. Nobody but Tony was even willing to try. And I am not letting that guy near me.
Well, I guess it's good we didn't go with the first. I'm like, well, like, but we've had Tony fix up a bunch of people, and she's like, no. I mean, understandable.
You're the only person I trust to even try.
I'm really not handy. I don't even know where I'd begin. Not my problem. I don't know where to begin. I mean, that's not... Well, I mean, I guess my character is stupid enough they don't... It's weird that you don't get the option to even be like... I don't know where I begin.
Oh, I see.
Like, where's the option to be like, well, I've never mounted a shelf before, but, like, if you want me to try, I could try to make things better, but I can't promise I'd do it any better. Like, where's that option?
Guess it was stupid to think I could fix it. That's fine. Guess that's enough negativity for now. Just gotta be positive.
It's clear Shelley's heart is not in her affirmations.
Maybe there's a middle ground here. What if you just accepted the possibility of falling? Yeah, be positive. Well, obviously, again, not that one. Well, do we want to say that there's a middle ground, or do we just want to be like, it's okay even if you do fall? Like, if she's worried, like, she's like, it's gonna, like, I might fall and it's all gonna be my fault, and you're like, but what if that's okay?
How can I accept that?
That's something I've had to deal with all my life. It takes some time. You might be working on it your entire life. That's for you to sort out. I don't know. But yeah, that's something I've had to deal with all my life, you know? Sometimes you fall down, but it's okay.
Yeah? But you seem so cool. Maybe someday, I guess. I'm gonna go think.
Shelley walks off away from you without looking back. You've never seen her so quiet or down.
Oh, Shelley. And poor stupid me that I can't be like, I'll try. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. Oh, look at that. Shake, shake, shake. There's Lucinda. Okay, so I guess this is the board where all of the realized people show up. And then Lucinda and Mikey are off the board because, you know, extras. Huh. Well. Huh. I don't really know what to do after that one. Because it's like, well, I thought Stella was going to be bad. It wasn't. I thought Abel was going to be heartwarming, and it was weird. Lyric was fine. Shelley was a bit of a downer, mainly because we didn't have the option to do. It's like, now what? Who else on our list should we do next that we haven't finished? Yeah, we could go back in there. We already did Shelley and... But, like, Winifred, Rainey, Candelabra. Maybe we could find the two missing people. Oh, Arma. We haven't talked to her in a long time. You know what? It's been a long time since we talked to Lyric. let's talk to someone else we haven't talked to in a very long time. Arma.
Bleep! Fire! Fire! Bleep!
I thought I heard something from down the hall.
We need to go get help. Bleep!
Just Scandelabra getting a little overzealous with his hairdo, no need to worry. I just left something in the microwave for a second too long. Let's say it's Scandelabra's fault.
Bleep! It was? Oh, that explains why there was just a tiny amount of smoke.
When in doubt, blame Scandelabra. You know, that seems like a good choice.
And it went out half an hour ago.
Okay, so now could you...
Yes, I'll just...
Tinnitus is a real thing, you know.
That should do it. So, what brings you to my neck of the woods?
What's with this bip? Do I need to change your batteries? I thought maybe we could talk about what you saw when you were little. Again, noise complaint. I just have to know what the heck that sound is. I thought I'd stop by, see how you were feeling. Yeah, let's go with that one, because she said she didn't want to talk about that. Here, she'll bring it up when she's ready. How are you doing?
I'm 100% ready for anything.
Arma holds her arm up to stop any further conversation, her eyes narrowing. She sniffs a few times.
Wait a minute. Do you smell that? It smells like...
Like teen spirit? Oh no, get the extinguisher. Like a hint of incense wafting on the breeze? Like a stale like the impending detonation of my precious eardrums? What was it? Smells like a hint of incense wafting on the breeze?
Arma's eyes widen, and your eardrums twinge in anticipation.
Fire!
The pain, it hurts so good. Oh lord, here we go again.
We need to get everyone out of here!
Enough is enough, turn that off! Arma, we're okay, there is no fire.
Are you sure? How can you be totally sure?
Can we chat? What's really going on here?
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's great.
You're pushing so hard, you're making mistakes. Why? I'm here to listen.
I...
Go ahead, it's okay. You're safe with me.
I think it all comes down to something that happened in my childhood.
Arma is quiet for a few moments, gathering herself. She doesn't quite look at you as she speaks.
When I was young, I was placed on the wall near the front of the window.
Hey?
It was a wonderful place. I could watch the outside world with all its color, bustle, and excitement. I could see the neighbors' houses. It was all so beautiful and so innocent. But then...
...
One morning, I saw smoke rising from one of the neighbors' windows across the street. I thought it was just a piece of burnt toast or something, because they were always doing that. And so I said nothing.
But it wasn't a piece of burnt toast, was it, Arma?
No. It was a fire. It was horrible. By the time the fire trucks got there, it was already too late. Everything burned. The paint peeled and charred, the glass shattered, the whole house, and every single thing in it, all destroyed.
That is truly devastating.
I never forgot that day. Never. It's what made me want to be the best protector I can be. It gave me the passion I needed to endure all the hours of training. It's also why I never let my guard down.
Because you never want that to happen here, now I really understand. Thank you.
Yes. Now you understand.
Sounds to me like you suffered some real trauma.
Really? But all I did was see it happen.
Witnessing a traumatic event can be just as damaging as being involved.
I didn't know that. What should I do?
Make healing yourself a priority, whatever that means to you. I think you should do it. Rest, surround yourself with calm, with others who love you. Make yourself healing a priority, whatever that means to you.
Okay. But what about my job?
I'll keep an eye on everything and make absolutely sure we stay safe.
You would do that for me?
I know we're having another touch and like, look, you have trauma and I'm trying to help you recover and I'll take on like, yes, Arma, I do have a vested interest in not burning alive in my own house. So yeah, I will also keep an eye out for fires. We won't say that to her, but I would do that for anyone who needed it. I would. I care about you. I mean, I would help anyone that, needed it, but we're trying to flirt with her right now while she's, talking about how she's traumatized. Ugh.
You mean you think of me as special?
I think of everyone here as special. Except maybe Sinclair. The jury's still out on that one.
Maybe when I'm better, I can follow up on that feeling. I'm going to get started on my healing journey right now.
Recharging that battery might not be a bad place to start.
Yeah. I guess I've been beeping for a while now. Sorry about that.
She can, I've had smoke alarms that, plug directly into a power thing and then also have battery backup and aren't just battery power, but a smoke alarm that is run on battery, but it can charge its own battery? Never heard of that before.
I was so focused on keeping a lookout that I didn't even notice.
The beepless Arma begins her healing journey, and you take your leave.
I guess that could work. If you have rechargeable batteries, you plug them in. So, I guess you could have a smoke alarm with rechargeable batteries that charge if it is already plugged into a full source. That just seems like you'd want a backup. Because, if the power doesn't work, the power goes off. The smoke alarm isn't going to function on the main power, so it uses the batteries. But if the batteries are out, the batteries can't charge because the power's out. So I feel like you need a more redundant safety system there. Interesting concept, though. I was coming down here and be like, Shelly, how are you feeling? I could literally talk to Shelly anywhere in this. Let's talk to Shelly right here. Shelly.
Hey, Brody.
You're in the bathroom. You're not feeling great still.
Shelly still has a slight air of nervousness to her, but the edge in her voice is gone.
So, I was doing a lot of thinking and some reading up online. I thought always being positive would help the negativity and fear I felt. But I guess that's what folks call toxic positivity.
I've never heard of that, but I believe it. But even more than that, that just seems exhausting.
And that's bad. I was just so scared of falling down and letting everybody down. I was pushing people away without even meaning to.
You were really intense. I don't blame you considering your situation. It was a lot. I don't blame you.
Well, thanks, but it was the wrong way to go. I'm still scared of falling down, honestly. I don't really know what to do with all that fear.
Learning to deal with it can be a lifelong struggle. You just learn to live with it. I try not to think about it. It can be a lifelong thing.
Yeah. Maybe that's okay. But look, I gotta thank you. Most everybody runs away from me before too long. You stuck around, and you were supportive. I don't know if I'd have ever been able to relax long enough to rethink my entire deal without you around. In a way, you were my shelf.
Okay, well, it got there anyways. I was gonna say, see, now here's where you'd be like, you give her a hug and be like, I know you want to support everyone else, but I'm here to support you. But okay, she got to the same sort of the thing anyway.
So thanks.
You're welcome, no problem. That's a weird way to put it, but thanks. You are welcome.
There's, one more thing.
Yeah.
I haven't been close to anybody in a long time, and you've been on my mind so much. I thought it was all the anxiety at first, but last night, instead of staying up because I was scared you were gonna hate me, I kept thinking, I want to see that smile again.
Oh, Shelly, let's go make some memories that Sam will just be like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Do you think maybe we could be more than friends?
I would love that, Shelly.
You would? Oh my god. I've never done this before. I don't know what happens next. I'm scared, but it feels different this time.
This is the scared of anticipation.
I feel fluttery. It's nice.
Shelley reaches out for your hand. Her grip is strong, but there's a sweet softness in her touch.
I feel like with you by my side, I can take on anything. It's easy not to worry about the bad things when I see you smile like that.
Aww.
The future feels bright.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm gonna lift you higher.
All right. We're getting poise 80, empathy 75, charm 60, smarts 50. We're still not very sassy, but out of curiosity. Well, maybe like who? I don't know that I really want to look through the whole data decks, see who gives us sass. I am going to talk to Scandalabra though. Speaking of the data deck, since we still are missing 2 people, maybe he'll tell us about them. He didn't last time, but.
Scandalabra leans in close, inhaling your scent in a way that's just a little too intimate.
Is there any way to lean in and inhale someone's scent that isn't intimate? Like, one area you're like, lean in and... But, you know, just in a friendly, you know, non-creepy, completely platonic way.
You smell of spheres. Have you been talking with Gaia?
That's right. She said you didn't seem all that foreign to her. How did you know that? Actually, I want to know. How did you know? What does a sphere smell like?
Ha! I am as un-American as you can be. My gait, like so. My accent, like so. My mien, like so. Why, I couldn't tell a hot dog from a hamburger. Those from Hamburg are rather Frankfurter-shaped, if you must know. I would know, as I'm continental. End of parley.
Okay, but can you tell me about some of the, Well, I guess we'll check in with Rainy, because we're here. Rainy, how did your thing go about Tony coming?
Rainy is pacing when you find her, wearing a small circle into the carpet beneath her feet. She's clearly been at this for a while.
You're here!
Ready to get screwed! I am.
Lord! All right, no point putting it off anymore. I need you to screw me. Specifically, I need you to take this screwdriver and tighten my screws.
Hey, I need you to screw me. Madam! No, we know. I'm pretty handy with a screwdriver, but... Shelly, can you please help me? Like, nah, I'm not good. I'm not handsy. I don't know where I'd begin. And now Rainy's like, can you use this screwdriver? And I'm like, yeah, I'm great with a screwdriver. Silver character, my man. My me. What the hell is your problem?
Hold on! There's one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta take my top off.
Okay. We can just turn the lights off then. Let's go! You want me to close my eyes? I mean, again, it's the top of her case, but you know, the jokes write themselves. I need you to screw me, but first I gotta take my top off. You want me to close my eyes?
I don't need you scratching me up trying to find the screws. Just be cool, all right? It'll be fine. Just fine.
Well, that sounds easy enough. Righty-tighty. As a cool person who has seen so many boobs, I am totally fine with this. I'm so lost. Where does the metaphor begin? Where does it end? Like, And what are these options? Maybe I mean, I guess the, like, where is our innuendo starting and ending versus what we're actually doing versus what we're actually doing? And then this is just like the, I'm so cool. I've seen so many boobs. Yeah, I'm cool with this. It's like, okay, well, let's go with the top one. And you're just like, yeah, turn screwdriver to the right. This will be great, right? You know what? You know, I'm gonna be flirty. I've seen so many boobs, I'm fine with this.
Rainey removes her top, turning to face you with a determined gaze. She's clearly afraid, but there's no hesitation in her eyes.
Let's do this.
Loosen her screws further. No, no, no. Tighten each screw one by one.
You tighten Rainey's screws one by one, taking great pains to ensure the job is done correctly. By the time you're done, Rainey sighs pleasantly. She's somehow managed to produce and light a cigarette in the short time you've been working on her. She takes a deep drag of it and sighs.
Hot dog! You know how to screw a girl good!
You heard it here first, folks.
I haven't felt this swell in years!
Hey, it was good for me, too.
Good. 'Cause it was real good for me.
She's meanwhile, you know, like lighting up a cigarette. I'm like, I don't smoke, so I got this flashlight, and you're just like, ah. What the hell is that? I don't know. I thought it was a moment. I'm sorry.
Rainey dresses herself, her movements languid and smooth.
I haven't felt this good in a long time. And you know, I ain't been this close to nobody since my little spill. I forgot what it's like to have someone in your intimate space. I really missed it, to be honest.
I know just how you feel. I find it hard to believe anyone would leave you alone. It must have been really hard for you. Yeah, I know how you feel. According to my lore, I've not seen anybody except that we did have Lucinda Lab. Let's not mention her. Just, I know how you feel.
Yeah? Well, I don't get it. You got all your screws, and you're awful good looking. Maybe human dating is more complicated than I can imagine. For years, every time I entered the room, the conversation stopped. You could practically hear the record scratch. Makes you feel all kinds of strange, like you're invisible and the only one anyone can see. I mean, what could I do but be loud and proud in the face of all that? I guess I just got so used to sticking up for myself, I just don't know what I'm gonna do now. How do I look all those guys in the eye knowing they looked at me different?
I'd be honest, though, about how they hurt you. I say fuck them. Real easy. Like this. I don't know if that's you being, like, smooth and trying to, like, pull her in and give her a kiss, or if you're supposed to, like, really easy like this and blow her off, so... But, so because that could go either way, and I don't want to, like, just be like, bye. I'd be honest about how they hurt you.
Why should I have to be honest? Shouldn't they just know?
Rainey takes another deep drag of her cigarette, blowing the smoke away from you.
Ooh, I am a changed record player after that. Look, this has been fun and all, but I'm gonna need a little time to myself. Scram, won't you?
All's well that ends well, I think. I'm not entirely I mean, that went okay, so Keys, what are you doing?
I'd like to be upgraded to another room, please.
Of course you would. Like, hey, we helped Shelly. Hey, we helped Rainey. And Keys is like, pick me up, move me somewhere else. You're a piano. I can't. Okay, what's wrong with this one?
Up until recently, only 3 things. As of this morning, I've discovered a 4th.
Of course you have. Is it the roach? It's the roach. What are the 3 things?
The ones I sent you out to fix that are still making things rather difficult for me to play. No, the 4th wrong thing here is, well, it's telly.
Okay, that's fair. I guess that makes sense. You two would clash.
He's in my direct line of sight, and that simply won't work for me. He's a menace, a distraction, and he's sabotaging my sonata. Do you know what he did this morning?
Was he on nonstop?
He was on non-stop, and I mean non-stop. You try holding a tune in your head with all of that color and sound flashing at you. Before I was even fully awake, I'd been subjected to a breakfast show.
Oh, shoot, I wanted to watch that. Sounds like a hardship. It's not so bad, is it? No, that... You know, for as much as Keys is, like, stuck up and full of herself and looks down, like, I wouldn't want to be woken up to, like, a loud television show either.
Very much so.
Like, on this point, Keys, I actually do agree with.
There was quippy banter, a cooking segment, and a human interest story about a three-legged crossing guard dog named Champ. Then came the local news, where I learned that apparently there's a cat burglar on the loose.
Oh no, in our neighborhood.
I doubt it. It looked nice.
Burn, but I like that. Hey!
There's no shame in being poor, darling. What was I saying?
You were ranting.
Right. After the local news, I had to watch a game show, then a two-dimensional cartoon. Nowhere was there any of the classics being played. Nowhere was there a piano, cello, no harp to be found. In fact, the entire time this was happening, there were non-stop commercial breaks for the same payday loan company, which can only mean one thing.
That you've got the jingle stuck in your head.
It is the lowest form of musical composition I have ever heard.
You take that back. It's a masterpiece. If you hum the mattress jingle, it'll get rid of the payday jingle.
But then won't I just have the mattress jingle stuck in my head?
Yeah, it's not exactly perfect science.
It's fine, because that wasn't even the worst part of my day. The worst part of my day happened with the opening notes of that inane soap opera, Sands of Time.
Dun dun dun! My deepest sympathies.
It was the most ridiculous 40 minutes of my life.
Yeah, I mean, Keys might have a lot wrong with her, but this one, she is on point.
Time I could have been using to write my sonata. There was seduction, scandal, and this lady named Charlene pushed her twin off a cliff and then went home to sleep with her husband. The twin's husband. The sister. The dead sister. Who turned out not to have died from the cliff, which just seems impossible. I can't believe I spent my entire day on this nonsense.
Honestly, sounds like a pretty fun day. Would you like me to talk to Telly about keeping it down? But what happened with Charlene? Should I talk to Telly?
What? No.
Well, I'm confused. I thought you hated everything that happened. Means there might be hope for you after all. That's definitely an interesting development. Means you're a lady of leisure now. You can do what you want. Interesting development.
No, a subdominant in a minor key is an interesting development. This is just sad. And now I'm going to be forced to watch Sands of Time tomorrow as well to find out what's going to happen next. I feel hoodwinked. Soap opera has the word opera in it, but it isn't musical at all. Do you think Telly would let me watch the next episode tomorrow?
Yeah, probably. Just ask him nicely.
But we're not really friends, and I'm a complete stranger to him. Everyone here already knows each other.
You could introduce yourself. Today's a great day to fix that. You're right, but today is a great day to fix that.
And then what?
I don't know. Make small talk. Be friendly. Do all the stuff you do as if you were trying to be friends with someone.
She nods slowly.
I mean, what do I do? Just pretend to be their friend, and then you're
Friends.
Friend seems like a foreign concept to you.
I have never had friends. I've had colleagues I admire to the point of crippling jealousy. That's kind of like being friends.
Did you care about them?
No.
Did you want to spend time with them?
God, no.
Did you root for their success?
You don't root for the competition. You rip off their heads and paint the inside of your soundboard with their blood.
Well, that's the single hottest thing I've ever heard. Could I steal that for a tattoo? Remind me to stay good. You know, do we want to say want to steal it for a tattoo or be flirted? Hey, you know what? Let's be a little. Rip off their heads, paint the inside of your soundboard in their blood, and you're like, oh, hot.
Good. I don't want to do that with Telly, though, but I'm not sure how to go about it.
Easy, just tell him you'd like to be friends. Tell him how much you enjoyed watching him all day. Stare at him and he'll decides to be your friend. Yeah, tell him how much you enjoyed watching him all day.
Isn't that a little creepy? I've never even talked to him.
If you're lucky, he'll be into it.
And if I'm not?
Well, that is going to be real embarrassing, huh?
What a great help you are.
Just call me the friend whisperer.
If he says it's all right and I can watch a few more shows, do I have your permission to do that before I get back to my sonata?
What? Why are you asking me for permission?
I'm not sure. My days at the music department were always so busy. It just seems like I should be asking someone before I spend hours doing nothing.
However you want to spend your time is up to you. I wouldn't call it doing nothing. Someone's got to tell me what happens on Sansa time. Watching TV all day makes you happy. You should do it. Yes, you should always ask me before doing anything. Yeah, well, not that. And I don't really... I mean, like, the concept of you should do what makes you happy, right? That's a good sentiment. But the way it phrased it, if watching TV all day makes you happy, you should do it. Like, well, but, I mean, you should also do other things, you know? Like, it's, yeah. Look, how you want to spend your time is up to you.
That's a relief. Thanks, Maestro.
Yeah, that also went... Just like I thought Stella's was going to be a train wreck, and it wasn't. You know, Key's also wasn't. Part of me is like, do we want to ruin that now? And talk to Doug. That's going to be a train wreck. Because he is a trainer. You know what? Sure. Fine.
Dork?
I must have bumped something, because that was way more than 30 seconds. Hi, Doug. Look, I thought I was going to get a couple train wrecks, and they were perfectly fine, so...
Been seeing you around the house, adding more dateable objects to your stupid little cherub.
What's nice, cherub. I'm going to totally use that. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so what?
It's stupid, is all. You do something new with your hair, it looks different.
Aw, thanks for noticing. I finally upgraded the name brand shampoo. Nope, same old hair, same old me. Shut up, dork. Yeah. I mean, whatever you say, he's gonna be, you know, insulting you, so... I upgraded to name brand shampoo.
Well, it looks like shit. In fact, it looks like you got your head stuck in a blender. Anyway, he caught me in the middle of ruminating. I ruminate a lot. It's hella tight.
Hard agree. I don't think so. Well, what were you ruminating about?
I was ruminating about the Big Crunch. You know the Big Crunch, yeah?
I do. Is it a delicious candy bar? I think my gym has one. It's a machine for abdominals, yeah? It's a monster truck, Smarts 30. Yeah, of course. And the universe collapses in on itself.
Sick, huh?
It's horrifying. Yeah, but humanity could still escape somehow, right? Why are you telling me this? I kind of want to be like, but humanity could still escape, just because he'll be like, no, and it'll be funny with how he rejects any optimism.
Oh, absolutely. Just kidding. The entire universe would be crushed into nothingness.
I don't know, you know, I mean, I find the Big Crunch idea scary, or less scary than the idea of it always expanding, because At least if it crushes back into a single point again, then it can, you know, re-big bang and explode and create something new again, whereas things keep expanding faster and faster. Now that's scary. Sorry, Doug, your existential crisis, you picked the wrong one for me.
It'll be as if it never existed at all. Anyway, enough about how everything you do is utterly meaningless no matter how desperately you attempt to rationalize it. I've got something lighter to share.
I hope so. You're terrible at sharing stuff. It's okay, I can handle the bleak stuff. Is what you're sharing edible?
No. Last time we chillaxed, I promised I'd find an activity we could both enjoy.
Mm-hmm. That's right, you did. The word chillax fills me with existential dread. And yeah, that's right, you did.
Excitement looks terrible on you, just saying. After putting in a bare minimum of effort, I think I found a slightly tolerable activity.
Well, I appreciate that. You're not even trying on you. Tolerable sounds fun. What do we want to do? Do we want to be appreciative and be like... Because it definitely is kind of fun being... I don't know if it'll work as a relationship thing, but like... Be like, oh, you're so nice. And he's like, no, I'm not. Stop it. And you're like, oh, you're such a sweet guy. You know, it's fun, like, needling him like that. So, yeah, you know, tolerable sounds fun.
I figured it'd sound more tolerable. So I downloaded this new app, okay? It's called Play Bucket from the makers of Share Bucket, and let me tell you, it's fire. Totally worth the 99 cents.
99 cents seems expensive. Nah, what is it?
Play Bucket's a gaming platform where you can gamble. Apparently gambling's legal as long as it's on your phone for some reason. It's got poker and blackjack and oh, go fish.
Look at that, he's actually blushing a little.
It's even got Sudoku. You said you liked Sudoku, right?
I did say that. You remembered.
Yeah, I know. I'm a wonderful listener, Abby.
You sure are, Dougie.
Whoa, you sound just like her. I could work with that. Way I see it, this is a great way for us to spend time together. Potentially a lot of time together, if you catch my drift.
I have no idea what you mean. Was that an innuendo?
Not really. See, I'm currently down about $64 million, give or take a few million. So we gotta get all that cash back or I'm gonna owe some real bad dudes a lot of money. But I did some math, and I figure if we play roughly 100 million hours of Sudoku, we can definitely get all that crypto back.
Who loaned you $64 million?
I don't really want to get into it, but his name rhymes with Cravid Post.
Wait, David Most? That's crazy!
It's funny. A lot of people spend a lot of money trying to make me go away. Never works, though. Anyway, enough talking. Talking's for losers. We've got 100 million hours of Sudoku to play. It'll be fun.
Sure, let's do some Sudoku, Doug.
Of course you do, dork. That's why you keep coming back. Daddy Doug knows exactly what you need. Glad we're on the same page. Okay, let's get cracking. You know the rules of Sudoku?
Yes.
Great. So what we've got on the app is exactly like that. But the thing is, I'm not gonna let you look on my phone screen.
What?
That way we can work together as a team.
Uh-huh.
It'll be so dumb and good.
Okay, so I'll use pen and paper.
If you use pen and paper, you're a stinking little cheat ass. You're not gonna cheat, are you?
But what if I do?
Don't you want to fuck me or something? If you want to do that, you should treat me with the respect that I deserve.
And who says I'm not?
You don't even know what kind of variables and shit I'm using to keep track of our relationship status. Okay, so the first row going across is blank, blank 6, blank, blank 9, blank, blank 4.
Oh, I'm gonna be a cheat ass. In fact, I'm not even gonna use... I was gonna try and, like, write stuff down on my phone. I'm just gonna open up a... Fill in a Sudoku. Blank grid. Play your own Sudoku puzzles. There we go. Blank, blank 6. Blank, blank 9. thing I'm doing is kind of butts. Blank blank 4. But hey, I'm doing it on the computer. I'm not using pen and paper and pencils and stuff. So like, I'm not. You didn't forbid that. Get on my level, Doug.
Blank, blank, 3 blank. The second row going across is blank, too.
Oh no, this seems terrible. I don't want any part of this. You repeat that again? I wasn't listening. Yeah, okay, got it. I'm ready to take some time and solve it.
So, you have a solution? You get a cool prize if you get it right. Because you're just choosing options, it'll be easy for you to figure out the right answer from the wrong ones. So I'll ask you something specific so we know you're not metagaming.
Uh-huh.
What's the bottom right number?
Oh. Well, that's how it's gonna be. Okay. I'll be back just a moment. Well, it wasn't the hardest Sudoku I've ever done, but it wasn't the easiest for sure. That one took a bit. All right. Bottom right number is 2.
Cool. And the top left number?
The top left number is 3.
And now, what's in the box 4th over from the left and 4th going up from the bottom?
4 from the left, 4 up from the bottom is 4.
Oh, nice. And the 8th one from the left and 7th one from the bottom?
The 8th from the left, 7th from the bottom is 3.
Okay, let me check your result and make sure this works.
Fingers crossed.
Let's see.
There's no need for fingers crossed when it's logic.
Wow, you did it.
Yeah. What's the prize?
You get 1 Doug point.
Woo, a Doug point.
If you get 5 of them, I will definitely fall in love with you.
Cool.
How does that sound?
Sure. Pretty good, actually.
Just keep doing like I say, and that's the path to love. Simple as that. Bye, possible lover.
Bye. Hope you find your Sudoku. Well, I mean, I don't know how long the video itself will be when I edit it, but the stream's been going on long enough because, I mean, we had to take a Sudoku break in the middle of it, so actually, you know what? We've had 2 days at least, though, right? Yeah. So I guess that will make for 1 YouTube video at least. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be short or long or what, but because obviously I'm gonna, cut up or cut out or speed up or something with the Sudoku thing since that took a bit. You don't need to watch me solve a Sudoku in real time like the stream did. So, yeah. For YouTube video, we cut it here. For Twitch stuff, I'll see how much time I have left. See if I can keep going for now or not. So, see you later, YouTube. See you still, possibly, Twitch. Just hold on a minute, and I'll get back to you. Just put on your deepest voice. It doesn't matter whether you're bass or tenor or alto or soprano. Just lower your pitch as much as you can. Elderheim. You'll feel better.